Hey, how you doing?
Mr. Banks? How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Fine. This is our second meeting, so
hmm
you know, first off, I'd like to ask how have things been going since we first met?
things been all right. I'm still trying to make ends meet. Um, I'm still kind of doing my yard work. I'm getting help from my neighbors of doing yard work, but I'm still unemployed. I don't have no job at the moment. So to make ends meet and get a little bit of money, my neighbors come and ask me if I would like to do some yard work and cut their grass and stuff like that. So I say yes, but I just things been okay. I just still need help a little bit.
Okay, well, since we first met, I obtained some information about your environment. It's basically called the person environment factors and how it relates to the client, which is you. And so I just like to ask, do you think the environment that you live is affecting your process or progress, I would say, with finding work and everything else?
Yes, absolutely, because I have no transportation. I have nobody to get me nowhere back and forth. So it's kind of hard because I live in the middle of just ain't nothing but fields. So it's just like hard for me to get to if it's like a employment job fair going on. It's really hard for me to get there. So and I don't have that much motivation. So there's not a lot of people around me besides my neighbors that where I go to help them with their yard work. But other than that, it's pretty kind of hard. So it's kind of tough.
Why do you say there's a lack of motivation? Is the people around you, or
Yes, the people around me. My family situation is kind of hard. Uh, they don't. My family doesn't have any. They don't have a car, so it's like they can't take me to where I need to go. So it's just like it's just hard for me to get a job. So, and then I don't have any money, so I just try to pick up where I can and try to get where I gotta go.
okay? Well, the person environment and the biopsychological factors all affect how a person acts the way they do, and I can see by the look on your face that you're very drained and
Mhm.
um, unen, unenthused. Sorry.
Yes.
So first of all, what I like to do is continue to try to probe into as the client. What do you think are things that you could do to help, like improve, like getting work and well, basically, yeah, just getting work right now, step by step. Right. What do you think you can do?
Um, I think I can to get to get to like if they have a job fair or anything like that to get to the destination. Is that what you're
Well,
asking me?
that
Or
too, and then say you landed an interview, like,
mhm.
well, I'm sorry, say that you are trying to get an interview. What do you think you could do better? Because I've, been told from you the first time that you haven't even landed an interview yet. Like, what can you do to get to that point?
um maybe try to get try to well to get to the employment was to help me progress. I would just probably just um ask for help, maybe get a call a taxi cab, maybe the little bit of money that I save over the summer from working to get them taxi cab to take me to where I gotta go to this to get a job and sign up for employment. But yeah, maybe that would work.
Okay. Um, the reason I asked is because that's the first I wanted to know your point of view before I tapped into,
Mhm.
you know, what I think needs to be done. Um, so um, I see that some of your strengths. I want to discuss that so it can give you some motivation. You're good at fixing things.
Mhm.
You're good at cutting grass, um, and you've worked before. So it's not like you have never worked and you're just lost at the whole
Yeah.
thing. So piggy off your strengths. I'm sorry. piggy off of your strengths. You know what you do well, and that can help get a job. Now, right now, we can't be picky. Right now, we're trying to help you out of this situation as your money's running dry and things like that. And I was told that your neighbors aren't that well off either, so they probably want to give you more, but they're giving you what they can, to help you, and then you're helping them with fixing things around the trailer park. So, piggy off the strengths. That's the first thing, just to give your mind you look down.
Okay.
I want to kind of help you feel good, It's a strength perspective.
I kind of been lacking a lot of confidence now since that, it's the winter time, so it's not much work going on as it will be all the summer. So it's just like, I need a confidence booster to help me get back on my feet. I need to be able to work as much as I can now, and then, get myself together, because I'm not in a happy place right now.
And that's okay, and that's why I wanted to bring your strengths up to kind of boost your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Self-confidence.
Yes, because...
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so secondly, what I want to do is I want to get into establishing some goals, okay? Now, like I just asked, what do you think you can do to land interviews, So with establishing goals, what do you think the first goal should be?
The first goal I think would be striving to motivate myself, even though I may need help from other people to motivate me. I need to motivate myself to understand that I need to get a job. So I would have, if they have like a local job fair that they have going on where I can sign up to get for employment, I would do that. I would try to sign up and, encourage myself to do better. Being that I'm a hard worker and I love to work, I would just try to do the best that I can and try to seek for a job. And that's pretty much it for my goals that I believe that I can continue to progress into helping myself.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm sorry, I had to write it down.
That's okay.
So the reason we're establishing the goals is for you to kind of have a vision, not just mentally, but visually, and you're moving forward. That in life, you gotta have goals. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Your dreams or ambitions, you gotta have goals. So, with that being the first goal, that's good. So, secondly, transportation is an issue.
Yeah, definitely is an issue.
Okay, do you feel like that could be the second goal to seek after improving your...
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Transportation would be mainly the number one goal for me to get to where I gotta go, to be able to go look for jobs that's out there, and it's been pretty hard finding transportation, and it's really, really cold, and a lot of taxi cabs don't like coming out here because of the snow and the weather and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just really, really hard. I'm just really stressed out. So that will, transportation over time will help me. So when the weather and all that stuff calms down, then when I can find transportation, then I will, get to where I need to go.
Okay, well, the second goal, and those overlap each other, and then everything else will fall in line. So in developing an action plan, what I drew up was called the Eco Map. It basically shows me what are factors that's creating the stress that you have, as well as non-factors, positive things. It's not just, so if you want to do this with me,
Okay.
of course your name, Buddy Banks, and do you feel like your family is a good or bad factor?
I feel like my family is good because they there when they can be there, but then sometimes it's bad because it's like they don't have transportation for themselves to get me where I need to go. So it's kind of a lack of motivation for myself, you know. So that's kind of an issue as well. My wife, far as my wife, me not having no money, is causing problems between our relationship. It's like, you know, it's not as strong as it used to be.
So not having work is affecting the marriage.
Yes.
And you know, I've seen that firsthand. So I was gonna say I pretty much am positive that's affecting, it's overlapping each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wife. So what about your neighbors? Do you feel like that's positive?
Yeah, my neighbors are definitely a positive. They over the summer, over the time of the summer, they definitely came to me, being that they knew that I was a hard worker. They came to me and let me know that they needed help. So that really helped me get on my feet to make enough money that I can to support myself. So they're positive.
Okay, farm work, what you did is positive because, I'm sorry, I'm asking, do you feel like your farm work, which is basically,
What I did at my neighbor's
yeah,
house. Yeah,
that's positive.
definitely is.
Okay, well, this is the start, and with this, as you can see, listening to yourself, you're starting to understand what is positive and what is negative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right now, the negative is powering
Overpowering.
the positive, but that's a given,
Mm-hmm.
pending your situation that you're in. So, with that, the next step is going through with this action plan and, you know, really sitting down and thinking about what it is that you can do better. And of course, you have my help with, you know, finding solutions to assist you. But I think we have basically attacked the core of the issues in your life. And so how do you feel? How do you feel? Does EcoMap help?
Yeah, I really,
help?
the Ego Map really did help. I really appreciate you doing that.
Yeah.
It kind of, like you said, opened up my mind to figure out the positive and the negatives, and made me realize that I need to eliminate the negatives and focus more on the positives.
Okay.
That's going to motivate me more. So
Okay. And lastly, I'm sorry. Lastly, give me a time frame as to when you want to have a job, because I know money's running dry. So you really tell me your time frame. That's another goal setter.
I would like to have a job before the springtime.
Okay.
I want to be able to work as much as I can now that it's cold, and be able to save enough money as I can so I can be able to establish some things that I would like to have in the future.
So 3 months, give or take.
Yeah, about 3 months, yeah.
Okay, well, okay, so what we can do, 3 months, how about we meet once a week for the next 3 months?
Okay.
And that way, we're building up the process.
That's fine.
So, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you feeling better?
Yeah, I feel more hope is alive. So
Okay.
first I was kind of
Yeah.
like, kind of stressed
Not
out, but
helping.
yeah, you kind of made me uplift
Gotcha.
my spirit. So
Okay. That's what I'm here for.
Mhm.
Okay, so how was next Tuesday?
yeah, that's
At
fine.
11.
Hmm.
All right. Well, it was good to see you, Miss Banks, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 11 a.m.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.